Hi guys, welcome back to Makeup Bag Monday, week number 35. Every week I rotate my makeup bag to test out products for a full week. A lot of it is new makeup products I haven't tried before, or testing out products from my first impressions to see how they perform after a full week, and rotating my makeup collection with products I might have forgotten about or have loved, or trying to decide whether or not I need to purge from my makeup collection. It's a great way for you guys to get a full in-depth review after I personally have used it for a full week, giving it a full week test run. And if you want to see how all of the products from last week performed, then just keep on watching. So last week I was testing out a lot of Malie beauty products. In fact, pretty much everything was from Malie Beauty. I did a full face first impression of Malie Beauty and I was really impressed with the products, so I wanted to try them out for a full week to see how they really perform in my everyday life, with events, with filming, with going out, with stress, you know, all that fun stuff. So the first product is the Malie Flawless Finish Transforming Effect Foundation in Medium. This was amazing. If you watched my first impression video on this, I was blown away at the ease, the blendability, how seamless it looks, and how much coverage I was able to get. So I personally use a brush to dip it in and then apply it. And then if you want to, you can use the sponge that comes with it to do touch-ups throughout the day, or you can use your beauty blender. It really is just a flawless foundation. There's no SPF in it, which I personally prefer, and I really love how it looks like skin. It works beautiful with my dry combination skin, and it just sets really nicely. You don't even feel like you need to set it right away. It just looks really beautiful. Highly recommend this. I have no idea why nobody is talking about it because it is really, really good. The under eye brightener I was using was Malie Perfect Prep Under Eye Brightener called Lightener. Now this is a very yellow cream and it's a gel-like cream. So what you do is you take a little bit, put it under your eyes where you're dark. Me personally, like right around the inner corners. It does do a good job at lightening up your under eyes, and it's very thin so you can still layer your concealer over it without much creasing or feeling goopy or too cakey and heavy. I have pretty fine under eye lines and a lot of darkness, so I did find that this helped. It's not something I would say you have to try from the line. It is a good product if you're looking for something like this. Don't like that it comes in a pot. I recently learned that these like go bad really, really quickly because of all the air that gets into it. Air is like your product's worst nightmare, so I wish it came in a pump or something else. This jar pot is just really, really not sanitary. For it to remain clean, you want to use a spatula to take some of the product out. I just think for this, like, it's so wet that it's just breeding bacteria in here. Not something I'm going to keep around very long. The concealer I was using is the H3 concealer in light. Now I felt like this did a good job at layering over the lightener, and it did conceal my under eyes. It wears really well. It's very thin. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel goopy or cakey. It didn't do anything weird. But I think there are better concealers out there on the market after using it for a full week. It's not bad. If you want to try it, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I just personally think there are better ones out there on the market. This one is like separating in the jar, so I don't know if it's a formula flaw or if this was like sitting on the shelf for a long time, but you can see in person like that it's starting to separate. Like you can see the white and then the pigment separating, so that makes me a little nervous. And also I just feel like while it's really lightweight and the formula is really nice, the pigmentation could be a little bit more. And a good example would be the Maybelline Age Rewind or the Tarte Shape Tape. The Evercolor eyeshadow sticks are some of my favorite eyeshadow sticks. I kind of forgot about these for a while, but when I first started YouTube, I had bought a little Malie kit, and one of them was in here, and I really love them. They're super long lasting, they dry down, and they just will not budge. And there's a lot of variety of shades. They come in mattes and shimmers. They remind me a lot of the very expensive By Terry Ombre Black Stars, but a little bit more affordable and less shimmery, which can be a good thing, because while the By Terry Ombre Black Stars are beautiful and very, very high glitter and shimmer, sometimes you don't want so much of that. So I recommend getting some of my favorites. This is Burnished Bronze, which is one I used to really love. And then I really love Timeless Taupe with my blue hair. It's a great eyeshadow base. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Paint Pot shade in Groundwork, but in an eyeshadow stick formula. And then I also really like Champagne, which is a beautiful champagne-y glittery shade. I was trying out Storm as well as my eyeshadow base. It's a like cool tone blue with a little bit of metallic shimmer to it. They're kind of my favorite picks out of all of them, but you can't really go wrong. Go with whatever color you are drawn to. The eyeshadow palette is the Malie Ageless Eyes Eyeshadow Palette Volume 2. This was a huge shock for me of how much I loved it. I really enjoyed these eyeshadows. The product is very pigmented but blendable and smooth, almost silky. I really love it. It's just so good, and it's a good combination of mattes and shimmers, cool tones, and neutrals. Really, really good. The eyeshadows last all day on me. They don't crease, they don't budge. I wasn't even using an eyeshadow primer, and I just was really impressed with how much color payoff I got and how beautiful it looked on my eyes. Definitely recommend. Also testing some of the Malie Evercolor Gel Waterproof Liners. These are super creamy and really pigmented and really smooth to use. I personally still prefer a liquid eyeliner for everyday use, but if you want a mechanical gel eyeliner, these are some of the best on the market. I feel like they're just creamy enough without being too soft, and they won't break on you, because sometimes I find when eyeliners are too soft, you can't get that line. You lose a little bit of the control and they do break on you. These are the perfect formula in terms of creaminess and still having the strength to draw that winged line. Like, I could get a wing line with this, which is pretty impressive. Now, these on the lower lash line are perfect. They don't budge. They're super waterproof, super tear proof, allergy proof, and sweat proof. So if you want some of these eyeliners for your lower lash line, I highly recommend them as well. They're really good. Mascara is the Malie Voluminizing Mascara. I've had a couple of these in the past and I really enjoy them. The one thing is they are a little bit wet, so I do find that I want to like wipe it off before applying the mascara. The brush is a traditional spoolie, which I personally prefer. I just find that they grab my lashes more, they distribute the product perfectly, and it gives me a lot of volume and length, and I just enjoy this. I don't like the waterproof version. I like the regular version because for me, I don't like waterproof mascaras, but I do like this one in terms of longevity. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge, and it lasts a good amount of time without it being waterproof. I was testing out the Malie Evercolor Poreless Face Defender Booster, and this was my bronzer for the week. I really like this. It looks like a powder, but it's actually like this jelly, like spongy, weird formula. It's got dimethicone in it, so it's very much a silicone product. But you take this sponge and you pat it around and you get a really beautiful bronze. Especially for me, I have a lot of dryness in this area, and on camera this looked really nice and it warmed up my face. It's the right shade. It's just a really interesting product and it lasts all day. Going along with that, I did not use any powder on my face this week because I was using the Malie Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. So this is a clear silicone product, and what you do is you take the sponge, you rub it in here, and then you pat, and this will mattify your product and set everything without giving you that heavy powder look or over powdered look, or especially for us who have drier skin, it gives you the control of the shine that you want in your T-zone, and it sets your makeup in your dry areas, but it doesn't give you like that flaky, choppy look that powder can sometimes do. So I really enjoyed this. I was really shocked at how well this works. It's great for touch-ups. It's really good for setting your makeup. It's really good for controlling the oils and just making your skin look really poreless, flawless, and controlled for the whole entire day. I rarely touched up with this, but if I needed to, I could easily do that really easily. It's the same kind of texture as the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender Booster, so if you could only afford one, I would say get the clear one to do everything with it, and then this one is like a bonus if you wanted to try it out. The lipstick I was wearing for most of the week is the H3 Gel Lipstick in Buff. I really love the shape of these lipsticks, and they're really jelly, so even though they look like a normal lipstick, they're super jelly. They're really comfortable to wear. They go beautiful on the lips. They wear beautifully, and the shape of it really helps you get into those inner corners and even use it without a lip liner. So I really love the shape and the formulation. I did try out these H3 color wands. They're not quite as pigmented as I thought they were, but again, they're very natural finish, very easy to wear, and just a very lovely product as well. So I have a couple of these actually in my purse, and then I have these. Product I forgot to mention I was testing out as well in last week, but I'll just give you a quick review, is the Malie Believable Brows Kit, and this is in the shade Sable. So this is what I was wearing on my brows for the full week. It comes with a double-ended brush, and I really enjoyed this. If you were looking at the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder, I'd recommend looking at this one because it comes with the brow powder as well as the pomade. So I would go in with the powder first, and then I would set everything with the pomade, and it helps build up your brows and also set your brows from any wispy, fluttery brows, because I tend to get that a little bit, and it fills everything in. The powder lasts all day on me, so I think it's just as good as the Anastasia one, and you get a little brush with it, so that's kind of nice. You might still need a spoolie though, but those are really easy to get. You can actually get them for free at makeup counters. Just grab a couple and throw them in your purse. That's what I used to do. It's kind of still what I do, so sorry. I'm like, I'll spend like $100 on an eyeshadow palette, but I'll like jack somebody's eyebrow spoolies or mascara spoolies at the counter. Finally, the fragrance I was using is from Fresh. This is the Hesperian Grapefruit fragrance. I really love this. It's very citrusy. I have the body wash and the body lotion, which I have been using for a while now, and I just like layering my scent in the daytime. It's very fresh, very crisp, very appropriate for springtime, and I love that Fresh fragrances do not give me a headache. This just really uplifts my spirits. So I'm going to be using this again. I like to actually keep my fragrances around for 2 weeks, even though I'm rotating them, because it gives me more of a chance to really like fall for it or not fall for it. I don't know. I just really like it. I want to wear it another week, okay? That's everything from last week. This week I'm going to be testing out the It Cosmetics CC Plus Cream. It's a ride or die of mine. One of my favorite products. It's now getting a little bit sunnier, a little bit warmer, and this is one of those products where I'm like, oh no, this has enough SPF for me. It's a physical SPF. It has skincare benefits. It's hydrating without being oily and greasy feeling, and it gives me almost full coverage. So if I build it up, I get full coverage. I'm in the shade medium. Really enjoy this, just pulling it out to rotate because it's that time of year again, and I love that it comes in a pump. The concealer I am testing out or revisiting is a It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I have neutral medium. This is a really, really good under eye concealer. I just kind of forgot about it, so I'm rotating it back in. Some new products to test out for the week are these new Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. This is the Incandescent Electra, which I'm wearing on my cheeks today. These are really beautiful. I felt like they had these before and then they like took them away and now they're back. I don't really know what the deal is, but they say it's new and it's available on Sephora online very soon, and it'll be in stores in May. This is Euphoric Fuchsia, and then I have Iridescent Flash, and this one looks like something I'm totally gonna go for. This is Brilliant Nude. 4 shades. With that, they launched 2 new ambient bronzers, and the 2 new shades is Nude Bronze Light, which is what I'm wearing today on my face, and then you've got Diffused Bronze Light, which I haven't tried yet. And I have 2 of the ones that they already have in their collection. This is Radiant Bronze Light, but I haven't tried this before. I don't think I have. And I have the Luminous Bronze Light, which I'm pretty sure I haven't tried this one either. So even though the Luminous Bronze Light and Radiant Bronze Light are already in the collection, I haven't played with them before. Love Hourglass powders. I think they do powders really beautifully. I have some Milk Makeup eye pigments. These are the new ones. I already love the originals, so I just thought I'd play with the new shades for spring and summer. Oh, let me tell you what they are. In After Party, Hotel Lobby, which is what I'm wearing on my lids today, Gig, Rager, and Jam Room. I'm so excited about this baby. This is brand new to Milk. It is their newest highlight called Mars. It's a peachy highlight, and it's got this beautiful iridescence to it, but it's also got like a little peach glow to it. So all of Milk products are vegan, cruelty-free, full of really good ingredients. So really excited to play with this one. So excited that they launched a new highlight. Eyeshadow palette I am playing with is from By Terry. It's their Eye Designer palette, Smoky Nude. These are really expensive eyeshadow palettes, but I wanted to test them out and see if they're worth the hype. I feel like this would be something you would purchase for an investment and definitely get something that you, like a palette that you would wear pretty much with everything. So I'm testing out Smoky Nudes. I'm wearing it today on my eyes in combination with the Milk eye pigments. So yeah, gonna play with that. Some new Smashbox B Legendary Liquid Pigments. So I am wearing the shade Mauve Wife on my lips, and then I layered it with their new metallic ones, Petal Metal, over the center of my lip. I have one of my favorite mascaras I'm just trying to use up before it goes bad, and this is from Kojen Do. It's their Mathy-ish Long Lush Treatment Mascara. It's a tubing mascara. It's the first one I was like, oh my gosh, I really love this. I think the wand is really beautiful. I'm just using that up before it goes bad. Of course, my Grapefruit from Fresh Fragrance. So that is everything I'm going to be testing out for the upcoming week. If you want to see my full review with swatches, demos of the products, make sure you check back every Monday for Makeup Bag Mondays. I upload 3 videos here on this channel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every morning. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I upload new lifestyle videos over on my second channel, More Serein. All of my channels, all of the information will be linked in the description box down below. Check that out, or on my channel main page. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if anything, I hope my video helped motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. I know when I look and feel my best, I'm just a lot more capable at dealing with whatever life has to throw at me. And if that speaks to you, I'm really happy you found my channel. If anything, at the end of the day, I hope my video just helped you unwind, de-stress from your day, and take your mind off of whatever it was that you have to take your mind off of or needed help taking your mind off of. So thank you so much for choosing my video to watch, and I will see you guys back here on Wednesday, or you can go over to my second channel and I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye!